Okay, I'm live. Open up the door. Hopefully the mic works. Pretty sure the mic will work this time. So this is the 5th YouTube live yoga routine. So we're just going to jump right into it. Well, first I got the new mic working. The next thing will be to get the lighting, because I know the video quality is not great. But the thing is, I think it might have to do with the lighting. If not, we'll figure that out too. I'll figure that out. So let's just go ahead and begin. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. Hips are tilted. Awareness is on the 3-part breathing. And for the 3-part breathing, you're inhaling, swelling the belly up first with air, then the chest, and then the throat. And then when you exhale from the throat. The chest goes in, the belly goes in. And just think of that breathing, focus only on the breathing. The breathing is the link that allows the mind and body to become one. During a pose or during the routine, if your mind and body are becoming one, you're doing yoga. No matter how the pose looks or how you think the pose looks, just let the mind and body become one. To bring palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. And then you exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward. You're reaching out, hinging from the lower back. Arms are dangling. The head is dangling. I have a hat on, so I don't really want my head to dangle too much. Well, it's dangling. So awareness is on the breathing. I hope the mic is working. The left leg is back into a low lunge. The low lunge, the top of the foot's to the floor, knees to the floor. And you're kind of arching, or your back is straight, you're looking forward, and you're just doing the best you can. Focus on the breathing. Again, the focus on the breathing is the link that allows the mind and body to become one, and which makes you aware of what's going on in the body and around you. Now think of the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up. You're going to settle in the high lunge. This is the high lunge. And then once you're settled, then you're going to go into downward dog. You're going to push in the downward dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight, heels are to the floor or into the floor. The head is dangling, so no tension on the neck or no tension in the neck. You're just focusing on the breathing. I need to get music during these long pauses. I can get music, but I don't know about the copyright issue. need to figure that out too. And then you're going to slide into the upper dog. It's a strength transition. So you drop down to the knees and the chest, and then you slide up. With the upper dog, tops of the feet are to the floor. And of course, your hands are to the floor. Your legs may be touching, but there's no pressure on legs. Modify the pose. Go to the small cobra, which is on the belly. No pressure on the hands, and you're pulling yourself up. With the back, you're using your muscles to pull up, not pushing up. Or just go in the hands and knees. Just do the best you can. As long as you're focusing on the breathing, and the mind and body is becoming one, you're doing yoga. Then you're going to go to downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Heels to the floor, tailbone goes to the ceiling. You're going to go to a low lunge. So the left foot goes up between the hands. That's the foot you took back. So that's the foot you go bring back up. Top of the foot goes to the floor. Knees to the floor. Hips are square, so they're pushing diagonally. Back is straight or maybe slightly arched. My back goes as straight as it can. I think I've lifted too many weights a long time ago. Now think of the back foot and curl the toes under, knee goes up. You're going to settle in the high lunge. Once you're settled, then you go into the standing forward bend. So palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, forehead goes to the knees. Got to take off my hat so my hat doesn't fly off or fall off. So you're pulling yourself in and down at the same time, and you're still letting yourself breathe. So the belly swells with air when you inhale. Then when you exhale, let yourself go back into the pose. So you pull yourself in slightly. It's the first sun salutation, so you go real easy. Not trying to be somewhere, just accept where you are. And that's a quality that you're learning on the mat. Acceptance. And palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. One more sun salutation, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward from the lower back. Standing forward bend again. Pull yourself in and down. Let yourself breathe. Focus on the breathing. Then palms go to the sides of the feet. Right leg is back. You're going to go into a low lunge. So the knees to the floor. Top of the foot's to the floor. Hips are square. Pushing forward slightly. Just nice and easy. You're going to go to downward dog. So you settle in the high lunge first. Curl the toes under. Knee goes up. Then downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling. So the tailbone's going up. The heels are going down. And the head is dangling. I gotta take off my hat again. It's going to fall. Then you're going to slide into the upper dog. So drop down to the knees and the chest. You slide up, top of the feet. I meant top of the feet. Go to the floor. Modify the pose. Focus on the breathing. Again, no matter if you're modifying the pose, don't worry about it. Just accept it. It's okay. You go into your physical level, your mental level. And you're just focusing on the breathing. That's all you're doing. Just focus on the breathing. Do the best you can. And then you're going to go back to downward dog, pushing into it. Gotta fix my shirt so my shirt doesn't fly over, up and over. So arms are straight, legs are straight, heels to the floor, tailbones to the ceiling, head is dangling, no tension in the neck. Focus on the breathing. Now right foot goes up between the hands. Back foot, top of the foot's to the floor, knees to the floor. And you're just pushing slightly, just pushing where you can go. Again, you're not trying to be somewhere. That's what you're learning on the mat. Now think of the back foot. Curl the toes under, knee goes up, settle in the high lunge. Then standing forward bend, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down, let yourself breathe, focus on the breathing. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. And then you go back to mountain pose. I'm thinking, I hope the mic worked, because I think my shirt is covering the mic sometimes. I mean, my jacket, so I'm not sure. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing as before, last few times. We're going to do the tree. So you can begin the mountain pose. Again, you're just getting solid, you're getting connected to the earth. So feet, shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, hips are tilted. Awareness is on the breathing, focusing on the breathing. Now you're going to modify the tree, do the best you can. If you need to go to the wall, go to the wall. If you need to modify it by just bringing the toe down, do it. Just let the mind and body connect. That's the type of yoga. Well, that is yoga. The oneness of the mind and body. So toes go up, spread the toes, then place the toes down one at a time. Left foot is up, into the sides, into the side of the leg. Get the knee back, palms together. This is a symbolic hand gesture. So palms together, thumbs. The left thumb can go over the right thumb if you like, or they can go together. So the index fingers point, you're just bringing it up. And this is a symbolic hand gesture for enlightenment or oneness, whatever the English word would be. And again, like last time I said, I'll do the symbolic hand gestures, and what I'll do is stay with the English. Try to stay with the English. One thing I don't want to do is code switch. Just confuses everything, or makes things feel foreign. Yoga is not foreign. You just focus on the breathing, do the best you can, and then go ahead and release. And then you're going to do the other side. So toes go up, modify the pose. Right foot goes up. If you need to bring foot down, hold on to the wall. Just do the best you can. Palms together. Well, symbolic hand gesture. I keep my fingers, my thumbs together. And that's just the way I was taught by somebody. You can cross them. You can even do this if you like. I think that's more of a Buddhist method. It doesn't matter. Just do the best you can. Focus on the breathing. That's all you're doing. All that other stuff will come later. And you're going to go ahead and release. See what time it is. I'll maybe do some triangle poses, but I would have to do the sun salutations by following the breath. So a lot of times in sun salutations, you would follow the breathing. So when you're opening up, you're inhaling. And when you're closing up, you're exhaling. And I could do that. So I could do triangle poses. My wife told me to put this picture on the wall. It's against the wall. So back is straight. Now we're just settling down. Back is straight. Hands are in front, maybe to your knees, like this, however you like to do it, or in the front. Just do the best you can. And just do what you want. So yoga is about you. That's all it's about. Now tilt the head to the right ears to the right shoulder. Keep the left shoulder down so the shoulder stays square. Awareness stays on the breathing. When you're focused on the breathing, you're aware of the stretch in the side of the neck, in the left side of the neck. You might be aware of something in your back, something in your knee. The focus point makes you aware of the body, other parts of the body. You might have an injury in your lower back from years ago, and you're aware of it because you're focused on the breathing. I'm going to take the right hand, place it to the side of the head, let the weight of the arm bring the head down. So you relax the right arm, keep the left shoulder down. And then go ahead and release. Head goes back to center, back is straight, left ears to the left shoulder, right shoulder stays down, back stays straight, shoulders stay level. And you're just focused on the breathing. I'll repeat that over and over. Take the left hand, place it to the side of the head, let the weight of the arm bring the head down. So you relax the arm. You're not pushing, you're relaxing. And you're letting the weight of the arm bring the head down. Again, you're not trying to be somewhere. Just going where you can go. Acceptance. And then bring the head back to center. Back straight. Bring the head back. You're not jarring the head back. You're just dropping it back, but keeping the back straight. Now take the knuckles, place them under the chin, pushing up. Again, you're not pushing back, you're just pushing straight up. You're going to go ahead and release. Chins down to the chest, back stays straight. And you clasp the fingers together. Hands go to the back of the head. Let the weight of the arms bring the head down. So you relax the arms. You're relaxing in the pose, accepting where you go. No judgment. Your head, bring the head up. Neck rolls, drop the head down to the right, down and around. Head drops down and around. You're exhaling as it goes down and around. Inhale as the head goes up and back. And you're just focused on the breathing. And then when the head goes up, you're going to reverse. Exhale as the head goes down. Inhale as the head goes up. And when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulders shrug, shoulders to the ears, back, down and around. Shoulders go up. You're inhaling, shoulders go back and down. You're exhaling. Again, just focus on the breathing. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, you're going to reverse. Shoulders go down, exhale. Shoulders go up, inhale. Focusing on the breathing. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. When you're going down, you're reaching out. Back is straight. Exhaling as you go down and around. Inhale as you come up. You just focus on the breathing, letting the body and mind link, become one. In yoga, the routine becomes sort of like a moving meditation. And then when the trunk goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And then when the trunk goes to the top, bring yourself to center. And you're going to do the half spinal twist. Left hand on the right knee, right arm goes up. Think of the spine, pull yourself straight up. Then you twist, palm goes to the floor in the center of the back, arm is straight and it's against the back. You're just focusing on the breathing, making sure the head is twisting. Go ahead and release. Then you're going to do the other side. Right hand's on the left knee, left arm goes up, pull yourself straight up. Then you twist, palm goes to the floor in the center of the back, arm is straight and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting and you're just focused on the breathing. Then go ahead and release, back to center. Just focus on the breathing. You're just going to watch yourself breathe. You're going to reach behind you, grab the left wrist with the right hand, or you can grab the right wrist with the left hand. Like I said before, integral yoga, that's what they do. But either way is fine. You're going to lean forward for the yoga seal. The forehead's going down towards the floor. And you're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses. And you're keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. You're going to bring yourself back up. Hands go back in front to your knees or in your lap or however you like to do it. If you need to sit in a chair, you sit in a chair. If you need to come out of the easy pose, you come out of the easy pose. So let the mind and body become one. That oneness is yoga. And that's what you're doing, yoga. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. You're already breathing automatically. So you're just watching it. You're not trying to control it. That's what you're learning on the mat. Letting go, no control, acceptance, no judgment. And those are the qualities that you're taking off the mat. I'll bring the palms together. Namaste. That's it. So I said half an hour. During the routine, I didn't use my pillow. I thought about it halfway when I was sitting down. I didn't use my pillow. So the mic is fixed. This is a process. and I like to share the process. It's even a process of doing 30 minutes of yoga. I've never completed a 30-minute yoga session. The first time I did is when I started this. I usually do 50 minutes because I teach at a college, and that's what we do, 50 minutes. When I teach at a rec center, excuse me, a rec center or the YMCA or anything like that, I do an hour. And then with integral yoga, when I learned it in Virginia, I used to live in Virginia. Well, I'm from Virginia, Virginia Beach. And I learned it an hour and 15 minutes. So 30 minutes is new. So I'm trying to stay within the time because everybody's time is valuable. You might have to go to work. You might not want to sit longer than 30 minutes. You might want to sit longer than 30 minutes, but if the session is 30 minutes, you want to do 30 minutes. You don't want to go over. And I might go over 2 minutes, 3 minutes here and there. I might shorten it up 2 minutes. Usually, I usually don't shorten it up. So the next thing I need to do is get the lighting. The lights are coming in the mail. I have lumens. I had to change the ballast, I believe. I had somebody help me. I don't want to say their name because I don't know if they want me to say their name, but they came over and helped me change the ballast. There's lights over here and the lights here. Anyways, I'm getting brighter ones, and hopefully that'll brighten things up, make the video quality better. If not, then I have to look into buying a new camera. But I have 4 kids, a wife, and I was gonna say life, but I have a life. But so I can't just spend money. I have to ask my wife permission first. No, well, yeah, sort of. All right, so that's it. Namaste, and that's the 5th YouTube yoga routine.